Good morning, everybody. It is May the 17th. Today, you're going to need your yoga block, a pair of weights, and eventually you're going to need your chair. We will be revisiting working with the color movement and the clock movement today. So you need to make sure your space around you is clear. Make sure you have water to drink when you need it. And let's get ready to go. We're going to start by using our yoga block as part of our warm-up. So don't put it on the floor yet. Just have it where you can grab it quickly. And when I tell you to, you're going to put it on the floor and we're going to integrate step overs as part of our warm-up. So here we go. All right. Let's start with a little shoulder roll. And then, of course, reverse. And let's march. We just want to get the blood pumping. Do the shoulder roll. Make sure you're doing your arms back and forth. Hands are open. Forward and back. Always movement. If you're going to march, you might as well march. Okay? Don't just stand there. Good. Make sure you're making your turns. You're going forwards and backwards. And occasionally, you're taking some side steps. We want to get the hips and legs warmed up. Let's come to center. Okay, take your hands down. Keep your feet marching just nice and low. Take your arms out because we're doing a lot of arm work today. So I want to make sure we're loose. Just bring it up in a big stretch. Push up and stretch it out. You want to feel those long muscles extend. All right, let's do a little bit of a turn in our spine. You're keeping your feet in normal position. And you're doing some spinal rotation. One more each side. And then we're going to grab our yoga block. And you can put it flat or sideways or all the way up. I'm going to start mine in the middle group. And I'm just going to do my simple step overs, making sure to exaggerate my foot pickup. So by exaggerate, I mean, if you think you're picking your foot up high enough, you probably aren't. So pick it up as high as you possibly can. You know you're going to clear that, but do it ridiculous anyway, right? And let's add a little arms, just a little reach. Good. Now make sure both feet are being picked up and going over, that you're not cheating and doing this where you're bringing one foot behind, okay? Both feet have to go over. Now, I'm going to take mine up a notch just to be a little bit more ridiculous for my own self. You do you, boo. There we go. And by training ourselves to pick up our legs up as high as they can all the time while we're practicing, when you need to, you are able to. So that's why I want you to exaggerate that pickup. Make sure you get your foot completely up and over. If you happen to kick it, that's fine. But really exaggerate that. All right, let's bring it down. I just want you to keep your toes on the ground. Do your heels, roll your shoulders forward. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward and back. Forward one more time. And let's go ahead and get this guy picked up off the floor and out of the way. All right. So we're going to do colors next. Got you handy dandy. Well, not sticking to the chair very well, but it's okay. So y'all can see all the colors. This is the yellow one, the one that looks like sunshine. The one you can hardly see is green. Okay, we're going to do arms. Now, if you want to have weights with this, you can. We're going to do our traditional step to the color, do a small arm raise. So if you want to do a front arm raise, if you want a bicep curl that direction, then do some sort of kickback when you go back, you can do that. We're doing 3 of these. We're going to get progressively faster. Okay. The last one we will not use weights on because I want you to focus on taking the step and going more quickly. All right. So y'all have your weights. I'm not going to start with weights since I have to get the timer going. All right, snotty British lady. She always starts with green. So we're going to do 1 minute at 50. Here we go. Oh, if I press the right button. Green, blue, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, blue, red, green, blue, yellow, yellow, green, blue, red, blue, green, red. All right, shake that out. That's a very fast 1 minute. So we're going to reset. We're going to go to 60. So we're going to go a little faster. So your lift might need to be a little shorter. Totally okay. She already starts with green, green, blue, whoop, red, yellow, red, green, blue, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, green, blue, yellow, red, green, yellow, blue, red, red, blue, yellow, green, blue, green, red, yellow, green. All right, good job, you guys. Put these guys down. And now you're just going to focus on the speed of the move. All right, so we're going to go to 70. Everybody set? Here we go. Green, blue, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, red, blue, blue, red, green, yellow, yellow, green, blue, red, green, red, yellow, blue, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow. That was the last one. All right, give yourselves a little hand. So part of this is listening and following, and of course it gets faster and faster and faster. So I'm going to get this set for the next one so that it's ready for me. And all right, next up, we're going to do our hip hinge pulses. Let me push this out of the way. We're done with the colors. All right. Let's go ahead and do some hip hinges. We're not going to stay here for very long. Go into this position and roll your hips back. Tuck that belly button in. Make sure your lumbar's in good position. Find that hamstring. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. So remember, your pulse needs to be gentle when you start. Just enough to feel what's going on. Take a stretch. Then we're going to take a little breath up and sit back into it a little lower now that we've stretched out. That little breath up allows the muscle to kind of, and you can settle back into it a little more stretched out. Good. Good, good, good. All right. 4, 3, 2. Let's do another little up and reset and go back into our pulse. This is pretty much what we're doing with our hip hinge pulse. The song is just deliberately short to that point. If you can, just sit yourself a little lower with your pulse. Awesome. Make sure you're breathing, winding it down. And let's roll it up. Shake out your legs and your hips, little hip hula right here, 1 or 2, and then 1 or 2. And then pick up your arms. Pick up your arms. Pick up your weights for arms. Oh my goodness, can I not read anything or even remember what I'm doing? Okay, we're gonna do our bicep handshake, which means we're gonna come up out here like we're gonna shake hands, and of course your other arm is going back. So it's that pendulum move. So rather than a fold, now as you do this, I want you to pay attention to what your core is doing. You can stand there like a blob, and a lot of people do, but we're enough that when we lift, I want you to feel what the possibility of your abs is doing. What muscles are activating to lift and lower the arms. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. So bring your arms down, do a little shoulder roll. You're going to do what's called a double, so you're going to come up and go 1, 2, and 1, 2. So just jump in, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's your double. And it forces you to hold your hand there for a little double beat. Allows your abs to contribute to the movement. Now let's switch to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Another set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, roll your shoulders. Now, lift those legs a little bit. Bring your hands here. And we're going to go into our tennis swing. So you're going to step back and swing that arm out and sideways. Step back, bring it out. And so you're just gliding it across at that level. You want to open way back here. Get that stretch in that arm. Nice and gentle with it. Smooth movement. There you go. All right. Nice open arm. Drag it across. Good. One more of each. This one. And this one. Go ahead and put your weights down. We're going to pull our chair out and our block. Now, if you can, go ahead and grab your weights as well when you sit down. Here we go. And you're going to put your block down. You can put it flat or sideways. All right. Weights are on your thighs. And I want you to angle yourself to the left. Okay. Arms are extended. You're going to bring your right foot up on the heel. And we're going to bring our arms up and we're going to go over and back. And the count's going to be here. And we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leg needs to be straight. Okay. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and bring it in. Rest your back. Move to the right. And again, if you're not sitting far forward, and you know you should be, extend that left leg so it's on the heel. This time your hands are going to be palm up when we do it. We're going to take it over and back, and the count will be when we turn. Ready? Long, straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that in, just lean yourself forward. Now, one leg on either side, and you're gonna have to have your wide 45 space here. Okay, roll those shoulders a little bit. Turn the weight so that the heads are up. Let's start by extending the left leg. And you're gonna take the left leg and the left leg, and arm over like this. Go ahead and do this. And draw it back in. Now the right leg. Over and in. Out, over, back, 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 and in. There you go. It's a 4 count. It's important to have that leg nice and long as you do this. Strengthens the muscle a little higher in. You have to have a slight bend in the knee, that's okay, but the further forward you sit on your chair, the better success you're gonna have in keeping your legs straight. You cannot do this one sitting back in your chair because your leg won't even touch the floor. Good. Let's pull it in. Put your weights behind you real quick and hold on to your chair. Let's go to the right side. Slight bend in the knees, lift it up. So there's a bend. You know, we're doing our rocking. It's our knee lift rock. Good. That was up. Let's see if you can kind of do that. All right, go ahead and stand up and put all of those things out of the way. Okay, you want your yoga block off the floor. You want your weights put away or out of the way for the moment. Now, we're going to do clock step, and you can incorporate your weights into this. We're going to do clock step at regular for 50. So we're doing 1 minute regular. So you're just going to step and step and step and step. Now, so I told you we're doing a lot of arms today. So at any time, you can switch to one weight, to no weights. All right. Okay. So regular. And I'll pick up my weights as I go along. I'll get you guys started. Okay. You're in your space. You know where you are. Okay. Here we go. 11, 7, 2, 12, 8, 6, 1, 9, 10, 5, 3, 4, 9, 11, 12, 10, 4, 1, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 2. All right. So on this next one, you don't have to move your feet. You just keep your hands right here. We're going to do evens and odds, evens and odds. So we're going to do 1.5 minutes of that. That's a little bit more lifting. So remember, you don't have to go all the way up. You do not have to go all the way out, but keep it right here. So you're just up or out. And if you make a mistake, give yourself some grace. Okay. That's why I don't want you moving your feet, because we're switching here. And then next time we will just take the weights out and do stepping. All right. So now you know what's coming. Here we go. You're ready? Start here. Even is up. Odd is out. 11. 5. 3. 12. 1. 4. 10. 2. 7. 6. 9. 8. 3. 9. Keep going. 8. 5. 10, 12, 4, 1, 6, 11, 7, 2, 7, 4, 5, 1, 12, 6, 8, 11, 9, almost done, 10, 2, 3. And that was your last one. All right, put your weights down. We're going to speed up. We're going to stay at the long, but we're going to go a little bit faster. All right, so we're going to go faster. This is our challenge round with our stepping. Remember, do not take a big step. Take your step and return. Take your step and return. Take your step and return. Because if you do this and you have that little bit of rock, you're going to get behind very quickly. So here we go. 8, 2, 9, 5, 12, 3, 10, 6, 7, 11, 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 9, 7, 11, 8, 12, 10, 6, 4, 3, 5, 12, 10, 7, 2, 8, 11, 6, 9, 1, 2, 6, 10, 3, 8, 11, 7, 9, 4, 1, 5, 12, 11, 12. And that was our last one. All right, shake it out, you guys. We have 2 things left. We're going to do abs and our cool down. All right. We can add weights to our abs. So if you want to pick those up, and we're going to go to mummy position. And then at one point, the next point we're going to do is we're going to go here, but you can put, I'll tell you to put your weights down when we get to that part. So we're going to start out here with our feet apart. So grab your weights if you want them. If you don't want them, that's fine. Okay. Let me start the music. Do Sunny Smile here. All right. You want to do that little tilt and up, tilt and up, tilt and up. Now, normally we do our TikToks, our metronome move nice and long with our arms. We're starting in the midsection with the mummy position because we do the other one all the time. So you want that little bounce into your hip and back up again. And it's all core work. Your abs are working. Your back is working. The erector spinae and your back are working hard. You got the muscles that work like guy wires that help you go over and back. You're getting that little bit of a crunch there. Now, we're going to keep the mummy position, but take your hands side by side and your elbows out a little bit. So this helps you go a little bit deeper. It spreads the weight out just a smidge. And we're almost done with this part where you'll put your weights down and take your hands, your fingertips to your ears. And go ahead and put your weights down. And reset here. Now we're just going to go nice and slow with our good mornings. We're going to go into our stretch to begin with. So we're doing abs and stretch at the same time. So consider this part of your stretch. Go slow enough. But you can really feel everything that's coming up through here, okay? Still, the abs are working hard. Your core is working hard to lean you over and then bring you upright again. Excellent. One more. Let's go right from here into outstretched arms. Big open, so you're going to drop your shoulders and your elbows back into that squeeze position at your spine. Go ahead and tilt your chin up. Bring your chin back to neutral. We're going to turn our hands over and press down, still squeezing those shoulders. Hands are back here behind you. Nice long extension of the arms. Chin forward. Shift and widen your stance while you're here. Fold your elbows, bring them to your hips, and relax your shoulders, doing a little bit of a shrug here. We're going to sit into our hip hinge. Keeping our upper body up, just focus on kind of sinking down low. And when you need to, you slide your elbows to your knees and just go down as low as you can here. And then we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With the chin leading up, we're going to come back up. And we're just going to slide down this side right here. And we're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to ease it back up. Pause in the middle. And slide ourselves down the other side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide yourself back up. And now we're going to actually turn that direction and both hands slide down as far as you can go. Be mindful of your back. And we're going to hold this position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide it back up. Rotate it over to the other side. Hands together, slide it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it back up again. Breathe it up. Now I moved because I'm under a fan, and I really want to raise my hands up without getting them wet. Raise, stretch your arms out as much as you can. I've kind of got a little grip on my palms so I can kind of give my shoulders that pull forward. So you can see the shrug of the shoulders, pulling it forward. 3, 2, 1. And then we're just going to roll forward here and tuck it. Chin to the chest for 3, 2, 1. And breathe it up. And down again. All right, you guys, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you hanging out. We'll catch you next week on the flip side.